Hello and welcome back. No, it isn't running, but we're getting there. We've got quite a few little jobs to do before we can even attempt to get it running. For one, it hasn't got a fuel tank on it at the moment because I stripped the back end to fit brake lines. One of the jobs I've got to do is fit the Zafira accelerator pedal. This is the Vectra one. As you can see, normally has a cable running on the top and looks something like that. This is the Zafira one, which is fly-by-wire, electronic, with a potentiometer on the side. I think that's the word. So I've got to get this to fit where this was. Apparently I can go and buy an accelerator pedal from a Vectra B, which will go straight in from a 2.2, which has fly-by-wire, apparently. I don't know. But where's the fun in that? I've got this. I'll make this fit. Well, that's the plan anyway. So if you're watching this video, it's obviously been a success. If you're not watching this video, well, it wasn't a success and you're not watching it. So anyway, let's see how we get on. Right, so there's my plug for me accelerator pedal, and there's the brake, there's the clutch. So if you have a look up here, you'll see there's 3 studs, 1, 2, 3, if you can see them. It's a bit dark. So the old pedal, quite simply, mounts on there like that. Dead simple. And there it is. So we've got this as a reference where the other one needs to be. So that's the standard Vectra pedal. And this is the Zafira pedal. So if I kind of offer this up somewhere around here, say just somewhere like that for now. So it's kind of where it needs to be, up here. If you look at that, well, looks like one of them stepper things in a gym. It's not quite going to work, is it? So yeah, and there's nothing for it to actually bolt to at the moment, which is what I've got to work out. So I need to make some sort of plate which will bolt to them studs, and then I can bolt the pedal to the plate, something like that. So I'm thinking somewhere up there. So I'll miss out this stud completely. Shouldn't need to do anything with that. I can get that mounted somewhere up there. I think I'll be onto a winner, and it's just a case of altering the angle of the dangle, so to speak. Right, so I think I need to make a template or something. So a bit of a CAD, cardboard aided design in need. Right, let's have a go. So there is my cardboard template, quickly knocked up with a bit of a serial box. Looks alright, doesn't it? So all I need to do now is convert that into a piece of metal, drill some holes, mount it, and then work out exactly where the pedal's going to sit on that. Right, Let's cut a piece of metal. Right, here's my plate. Let's see if it fits. Oh yes, look at that, blooming perfect. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to step this out a little bit off the bulkhead, just to allow me to weld. I'm going to weld some studs on through it and on the back. So what I'll do is, there's enough thread on here for me to put a nut on there, and then the plate will sit tight up against the two nuts, and then I can bolt the plate on. Still enough thread showing. I'll probably stick some nylocks on it so it obviously doesn't come loose in the future. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. As I say, don't need this anymore. But yeah, we're getting there. Progress. Right, so I've got a bolt which I've ground down the back of on the underside. I'm just going to put a little tack in that gap there where the hole's bigger. What I've also done is made a spacer which basically gives the same distance as these. It's got a slight bend on it. That now slides on there, and what I can do is tighten that up to where I think it needs to be, offer it up into the car, and then we'll know exactly the right position, whether it needs to twist that way or that way. Once I get it in the right position, secure it, take it off, drill the holes and weld the other 2 studs on. So for now I've just got a standard nut, not a nylock, and we'll just tighten that up in the car, see where it needs to be. Put these 2 on for the other 2 studs there, just to hold the plate on. Right, let's go and try it out. Right, as you can see there, got the potentiometer secured to the plate just with 1 bolt, not even. So that's the angle of the dangle, but if I push on the back of the potentiometer tight up against the plate, the pedal arm is in a fairly straight line. Looks bang on to me. So I think it's just a case of taking the plate off now, marking it, or I might try and mark it in position. Very difficult because it's all the way up there, but I'll give it a go now with a paint pen, see how I get on. Right, so it looks like we have the correct angle of the dangle. So while I was up there, I managed to get a paint pen on around this side here and get a mark, and then when I've took it off, I've continued the mark all the way around, pressing tight against it, and just, yeah, so now all I need to do is make a couple of holes, weld the studs through. Happy days. Right, let's crack on with that then. I have a cunning plan. I have a better plan. There we have our plate with our 3 studs for our pedal, which should fit. Here we go. It's good for me. Let's offer it up to the car now. See if it really does fit. Well, the wrong angle, but I'd say that is moving up and down in a straight line. There you go. It's good to me. Happy days. So all I need to do now is alter the angle of this. I'll have to take this arm off and bend it. So let's have a crack at that, eh? So there we have a new plate. Just give it a lick of etch primer and some black aerosol, but yeah, there it is, shiny. So I'll hang that up there, as with everything I do. Here is there's the throttle pedal bit. So the arm, I cut it and welded it. Not the best, but I painted it. It's all one piece. So yeah, let that dry and then put it back together and put it on the car. Job done, almost. So there we have the accelerator pedal, all ready to rock and roll. Bolted to the plate, nylock nuts, 3 of them. It's alright, doesn't it? Right, let's bolt it up and see what it's like. There we have it, all fitted. I'd say that looks spot on. Works fine. Happy with that. Sits below the brake like it does on the original one. So yeah. Happy days. And hopefully it's going to spend most of its time like that. So I think that's I'll call that a success. Yeah, as I said, I could have went out and bought one for the 2.2 Vectra. Probably saved myself pretty much a day's work, because it did take me hours, but cost me nothing on it, apart from time and a little bit of welding by it. So that's what it's all about, isn't it? Have a go. If I mess it up, I mess it up. But you don't know unless you try. And you know, if you know me by now, I like to make things. So hopefully we can start getting some of this stuff. I've got all the cells in the car here. Hopefully get some of that on soon. Next job will be the wings, probably. But that's it for today. So thanks for watching.
You see, a genius uses his madness, and a madman uses his genius, destructive. You see, a genius uses his madness, constructive, and a madman uses his genius, destructive.